You just gonna stand there?
Move. You gotta move.
Hello, and welcome back to the Busch Gardens Experience Part 17. And today on the savannah, it's a rather gloomy day, but that hasn't stopped any of the animals from roaming around like they usually do. They actually enjoy this kind of weather more than the blazing sun. Like Opal, the Addax here. She likes it when it's nice and cool out, even though her species is actually specially adapted for living in very arid, dry plains. And her being an Addax and all, she is one of the rarest species of antelope that you could possibly find in Africa. And they are rather elusive, meaning that they are not seen much. As for the herd of Grevy zebras here, they are more common than the Addax, but are one of the most endangered zebra species on Earth. Their beautiful stripe patterns are the reason for their endangerment, for poachers are always out there hunting for their pelts. Luckily, conservation efforts are underway for protecting this beautiful African equine from extinction. As for the reticulated giraffes themselves, they too enjoy the cool, overcast weather. But, strangely enough, they don't like the actual precipitation that occurs on the lands. They would tend to stand in one spot when it is raining, as if they're trying to stand in between the raindrops. Otherwise, they would pretty much ignore the rain entirely and go on with their daily lives to browse from the trees. Though that leaves me to wonder, what does a wet giraffe smell like?
Hey, Lumpy.
Hi, Lumpy. Tequiza, move! Tequiza!
Tequiza, get out of the way.
Oh, okay, there you go. There you go. I love it when it rains. All the dirt gets trapped on that triangle right below their horns and that big horn in their forehead. And they get that big dirt patch, you know?
Oh.
Oh! Gotta get in the truck, it's a red. Alright, you guys.
Darn.
Go ahead and hop out.
Well, it looks like it was gonna rain after all. Now I'll get to finally find out what a wet giraffe smells like.
The camels don't move. Are you having fun? Yeah. Are you having fun?
Hi, Ian. Hi,
Hey.
Ian's phone or camera.
It's a camera.
Look at that.
I sure love going around in circles, don't you?
And now it's time for lunch and a show to go with it. Click here if you want to skip. Well, that was something. But anyway, after the show and lunch, we get to see Esther, the African white-backed vulture. She's quite an old bird, but she does get a great view of the feeding area of the Serengeti Plain, where there is actually going to be a feeding happening right about now, where the giraffes, elands, and zebras come to feast on the delicious browse branch leaves that the keepers have left behind. Though it's kind of odd to have a grazer eating browse branches, but, you know, it's still very nice to see completely different species eating together as if they were a big family. Which shows that differentiations in species doesn't matter when you are part of the same herd. And also, they're probably just used to seeing one another all the time. And well, that's pretty much it for this week, my friends. I will leave you to watch the animals until my memory card runs out. But don't worry, this is only the halfway point in the experience. There is still much more to see in the future. Wow, we're only halfway through? Feels like we've done so much already. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this part, and I'll see you all again in part 18.
Make you glad you came. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came.
Dan is the man.